This is why you suck.
I think we've played some of Alex Jones on the radio. He's a radio and TV talk show host.
Alex Jones?
Alex Jones.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, he has the ear of our president as well. I think the president actually called him, quote, amazing, but this is Alex.
Every major Western country heavily involved in 9/11. It took me about a year with Sandy Hook to come to grips with the fact that the whole thing was fake. The attacks in Orlando were a false flag terror attack.
Well, that's just a taste of Alex Jones.
Yeah. I mean, he says like the moon landing was faked, and he really goes all over the place.
Well, he's going through an ugly divorce right now, and he and the soon-to-be ex-wife have got 3 young children. And in court yesterday, responding to the ex-wife's custody argument that a man who holds these wild conspiracy theories is somewhat delusional and shouldn't be around the kids. Well, listen to what his lawyer said. He said that Alex doesn't believe what he says. He's just playing a role. He is a performing artist.
Ooh.
He said it's like, the guy who plays the Joker and Batman. He's just playing a character.
Right.
Or the guy that plays the President of the United States.
Now, if only my in-laws wouldn't take Alex Jones as seriously as Alex Jones takes Alex Jones, we'd be okay.
Every major Western country heavily involved in 9/11. It took me about a year with Sandy Hook to come to grips.
Take the kids away.
And Al, mornings on 94 HJY.
Hopeless cause out there. It would be Mr. Bill O'Reilly.
Oh, yeah.
Bill, we here at Fox are going to have to let you go. You had all those allegations. We had those settlements with women about you sexually harassing them. You said you were going to stop, and...
Well, obviously that statement turned out not to be true.
Exactly. We believe that you may have sexually harassed 100% of the women in this building.
90%.
Okay, fine, 90%. 10% of them are not remotely attractive. We actually have tape of you from last night in your office with one of the interns.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
And now here's where the janitor came in and caught you two.
Oh, no.
Is this still the no spin zone, or are you going to try to say something in your defense?
Don't look. Stop the BS here. Stop the crap.
Okay, I'm just going to have security escort you out. I don't want to get involved in this.
Come on, you coward.
No, you come on, you serial pervert. Goodbye, Bill.
Paul and Al.
What these loons are doing is far too big to be ignored.
On 94 HJY.
Jen, what's that you got?
29-year-old guy in Vermont took his 9-year-old nephew to a movie on Sunday. Then he left him alone and went to another theater to do a bunch of heroin. Someone called the cops, and they found him passed out with his feet up on a chair. He's facing charges for possession of heroin and cruelty to a child. Isn't that crazy? Like, how? I don't, every once in a while I feel like, I'm a bad parent. And then I'm like, well, at least I'm not shooting up next to my kid.
I know the Catholic Church wouldn't approve, but I really think we should put birth control in the water, and then you have to pass a test to get the antidote.
Oh,
right?
Smart move.
He got cruelty to a child because he left him in an Adam Sandler movie.
Paul and Al, mornings on 94 HJY.
Sure, you know how expensive college will be when your newborn is ready for higher education, but have you considered the expense of his or hers other higher education? Do you realize that the cost of marijuana has increased over 500% in the last 20 years, and that's why you need to contact your employer or the state of Rhode Island and ask about enrolling in the Charles 420 Fund. This way, you can deduct a small tax-deferred amount from each paycheck. Your money will be put in a high-yield, no-risk money market fund so that when little Johnny or Susie is old enough, they won't go broke trying to get a buzz. And be sure to ask your employer about matching funds. Don't let your hard-earned money go up in smoke. Ask your boss about the Charles 420 Fund. Member FDIC, FSLIC, and FTHC.
Paul and Al, mornings on 94 HJY.
Melissa Etheridge did an interview where she talks about smoking pot with her adult kids, like, every day.
Really?
Yeah, her kids are, 19 and 20 now, and I always think that would be, like, the weirdest thing.
I would think so.
Maybe because it's legal now.
Technically,
this isn't such a big deal.
Is it legal where she is?
Yeah. One of our loyal listeners smokes pot with his dad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Roll that here.
This is Randy from Lakeville. Thank you for starting the day off with Zeppelin. It really made my day. I ended up starting my day off with a flat tire, brought my dad to work, smoked a bowl with him on the way, and you guys really just got my day going. Thank you.
Did you say you smoked a bowl or a bone with your dad? What was it?
Yeah. I smoked a bowl with my dad.
Oh, a bowl.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had a bowl of cereal once with my dad.
I went bowling with my dad.
Yeah, right.
I actually sat on the bowl with my dad.
I can't believe
You still got him beat.
We've had a lot of father-son bonding, but
You must have had a young dad too.
He's about 40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
hell,
that's a lot to do.
Hell, you're young enough to be my grandson, probably.
Yeah.
Holy.
About to turn 21 this summer.
Okay, well, if you need a grandfatherly figure to fit in with your little bowl smoking, just invite me over sometime, okay?
Oh, hell yeah.
All right, see ya.
Paul and Al, mornings on 94 HJY.
The best of, I don't know if you've ever heard the story, perhaps the most famous defacing of memorabilia, valuable memorabilia. Jim Shorts, did you ever hear the story about his Bruins? It was a Bobby Orr poster, right?
Bobby Orr, arguably the greatest Bruin of all time, right? Yeah, so my mother for Christmas gave me this was years and years ago, gave me a picture of the famous goal against St. Louis, diving across the ice in midair, So it was that, and it was all framed and everything. And I was in a charity hockey tournament where he was on my team. There's different celebrities and everything. Him, not me. But so afterward, you get a chance to get your things signed by him and everything.
Oh,
so
great.
I went to the guy, brought the thing, and I'm not a big autograph guy, but I said, this is an opportunity with Bobby Orr, right?
Sure.
So I had to sign. He signed the glass because it was already, fastened the frame. So he signed on the glass, and he would put to Jim. Great playing with you. Thanks for being a good friend. Way over the top, Bobby, your pal Bobby Orr. All right.
Nice.
So I got it hanging in the house, and the cleaning lady is over.
Oh,
and she decides to clean any pictures that I have up there. And so she goes up, puts a little Windex on there, and wiki.
Oh, my.
I was upstairs. She's like, Jim? Yeah, what is it? She goes, I clean picture and the words come off.
Oh, no. Oh.
Don't worry about it. I'm having lunch with Bobby tomorrow. I'm never going to see this guy again in my life.
You didn't try to track him down and bother him?
No.
Tell him that sad story?
No.
But seriously, lesson be learned. Bust open the frame, right?
I just re-signed it. Put his name down and added Phil Esposito and Johnny Busey.
Paul and Al, mornings on 94 HJY.
The best yesterday was 420. And you'll be shocked to know that a lot of HJY listeners have done really dumb things when they're high.
My brother moved out here a couple years ago, and he flew his dog out here first, so I had to go pick it up. I poked up a little bit on the ride, to the airport, and when I got there, I picked up the wrong dog.
What kind of dog did your brother have?
It was a chocolate lab.
And what did you come home with?
It was a black lab. It was close.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I went in, filled out all the paperwork, and I was pointing that one, and we got home, and my brother came in that night, and he's like, dude, this ain't my dog.
Did he ever get his dog back?
Yeah, we had to go back to the airport and get the right one, and we had to call the owners.
Yeah, right. They must have been flipping out.
Oh, it was
That's great. What's your name?
Dan.
All right, Dan.
Paul and Al, mornings on 94 HJY.